Friday night glory here at Newman Smith High School, wrapping up a big win for the Lady Trojans over Hillcrest, 7-6. Kourtney Kwasnick, a big hitter tonight. She had a home run, a solo home run in I think the 5th, and then a double, a leadoff double in the 7th that really got the inning going. You got called out at home on a force, but you sparked the bats, I think, in the 7th, and you were a big hitter tonight's game. As a catcher, you know, you're viewed as a leader, a leading position behind the plate, but really you guys stepped up across the field. But as such a young player, can you just tell me, what is it like to come through big at bats like that throughout the game?
I mean, honestly, it felt really great because, like, the last game that we played, I did so bad. Like, I went, like, 0 for 3, and I was like, come on, you know, like, the season is coming to an end. Like, I have to step up. And so this time when I was up to bat, I was so angry. Like, you do not understand. Like, I was like, okay, Kourtney, come on, breathe. And as soon as I got up there and I saw that pitch, I was like, this is yours. Like, and as soon as I hit it, I felt it, and I felt great because, you know, I did this for my team and the seniors, of course. So, yeah, so I felt great.
Well, throughout the game, we saw you guys get a hold of the ball, make contact. It just wasn't dropping for you. And then we finally see that big solo home run that we felt like was really going to get the Lady Trojans back into it. And realistically, it did. The bats started to really they started to heat up. And I'm just curious, do you ever take credit for that? I'm curious what the locker room's going to be like tomorrow. Do you ever, like, gloat? Do you brag about how you got the home run and the double? Do you ever, like, try and, you know, pump up your chest a little bit?
I mean, of course, like, all of us, you know, we all, like, pump each other up, and when we get in the dugout, we're all loud because we, you know, want to brag and talk about, like, the night that we had, because that was a really tough game, you know, like, we all probably had our heads down and was like, oh my God, like, we're going to lose, but, you know, we, like, came up and all of us started hitting and everything. So I think, like, when we get into the locker room, we have to remember, you know, that we still have one more game left, you know, so although that we do, like, all come together and, like, brag and stuff, we still think about, you know, the next game that we're going to have. So we can't, like, have big heads all the time and stuff. So, yeah.
So, yeah, that's well put. Autumn, you had a great night pitching, and obviously you had the game-winning single. I'm going to call it a single, even though you slid into third base after the game had ended. I mean, just coming into the game in the second inning, you struck out 9, by the way, through those 5 and third innings that you pitched tonight. What is it like to come in relief and end up finishing out 5+ innings like this?
I just know how to come back and just do it for my team because they were I know that they were going to be there, and so I was just going to pitch as hard as I could to get this win.
And it looked like you were hitting your spots. You were definitely getting to swing and miss. You're getting to look. You found some great corners on the end of the plate, and Kourtney helped out a lot with that, I'm sure. What was it like being such a young player on this team and stepping up and just really controlling this game? I mean, there were a couple that got away, but beyond that, it was an incredible incredible relief for you tonight. Can you just, I don't know, elaborate on what it felt like to just be on the mound and lead this team?
It felt good because I knew that my team could rely on me too, and so I don't know.
That's okay. It was kind of a leading question. All right, so you had the big winning hit. There were 2 outs, 2 on, and you had 2 runners in scoring position, I think, and all you had to do really was just hit safely, get on base, and make sure this inning lasted at least 1 or 2 more runs longer. But you got a hold of it. You found a lot of green in left field, I think, and you ended up getting a couple runs in. What was it like stepping up to the plate in a high-pressure situation like that?
I knew that I needed to do it, but my hitting hasn't been too hot this game, and so I was just like, I have to come through right here, and so.
Was it a full count that you ended up connecting on?
Yeah.
Full count, 2 outs in the 7th, and you're down 1. And you end up scoring 2 runs on a double, or a single, or a triple, whatever you want to call it, before you slid into third. It was really a courageous moment, and we actually loved seeing that kind of softball here for the Lady Trojans. You know, too many times it's 12-1, or it's 23-4, or something like that. But we like seeing you guys, you know, make it entertaining. Autumn, I really appreciate your time. It was actually a pleasure watching you pitch tonight, and great hit. Congratulations. Good luck against Creekview on Friday. That's a big game.